We are at ToyCon, Seoul, which is like the biggest, I don't know, toys, man. It's like a big con just full of people making toys, and I got very curious because toys are fun. So let's see what interesting things we can find.
さあ、よろしいですか？はい。はじめまして。日本人作家のテレサです。私の作品は、日本の郷土玩具、東京の犬張子だったり、福島の赤べこだったり、宇都宮の今ここにちょっといませんが、宇都宮の貴船だったりが日本を守るための怪獣になるという物語をテーマに、作品作りをしております。なのでそうですね、皆さんの知ってるだるまだったりもおりますね。はい、そんな感じでしょうか。はい。
Wow, these really look like Labubus if they take their medicine.
Hi, my name is Bima and I'm the creator of Kit Bash Super Legend, and these are our toys. So we actually originally started out as an art toy, and because our art toy is mainly inspired by a lot of retro games, it made sense for us to make an actual game. So Kit Bash Super Legend is a game that's hopefully coming out next year on Steam, Xbox, and hopefully PlayStation and Switch also. And here we have the Kit Bash Sofubi. This one, the original colored version. It's made from soft vinyl. Sofubi is a Japanese word for soft vinyl. This one is made in GB Studio, and we're not selling this one. It's more of an art piece that we're doing. It's a prequel to the Steam game that's coming out next year. Personally, for me, I think the main draw is that I still like playing a lot of retro games. I still fire up the old consoles and the old cartridges, and there's one thing that I thought of when I do that is that I wish that the retro games that I play would change a little bit, That's why we made the roguelike game. It's kind of like a retro game that when you start it up, it's different levels, different enemies and stuff. You play over and over again, but it's always different, It's kind of a claymation-ish kind of style, inspired by old magazines. Thank you so much.
The con had so many cool things to look at, and many were rather high-end. I mean, look how beautiful, shiny, cute, and well-made these things are. Insane. I think what spoke to my heart the most was easily this little kind of artist alley. It had plenty of smaller creators who were really putting themselves into their creations in a way that just, I don't know, super sweet.
저는 아트토이 작가 찬호이고요. 이제 이 토이도 찬호인데 이제 찬호를 통해서 이제 다양한 감정들을 이제 표현을 하고 있고, 이제 이 애니메이션 친구들은 그 계절을 이용해서 이제 봄, 여름, 가을, 겨울 시리즈로 이제 다양한 작품 활동을 하고 있습니다. 인스타그램에서 지금 열심히 활동하고 있어서 인스타그램으로 이제 활동하는 모습을 봐주시면 좋을 것 같아요. 감사합니다.
카이주를 제 방식대로 재해석하고 있는데, 카와이주예요, 이름이. 카와이랑 약간 좀 제가 인공지능 요소를 활용하기 때문에 이제 펀치라임으로 AI, 그래서 카와이주, 네, 그런 식으로 카와이주를 하고 있는데, 초기에는 이제 에어브러시만 작업을 하다가 이제 좀 손으로 수작업을 좀 재밌을 것 같아서 이런 식으로 뭔가 질감 같은 부분도 하고 있어요. 그리고 이번 토이콘 한정으로 66종류의 이제 미니 피규어 컬렉션을 만들었는데, 좀 약간 오락적인 그 재밌는 요소들이라든지 아니면 제 자체 브랜드에 나오던 캐릭터들을 미니 피규어로 만들었어요.
이거요? 이거는 108 모터스라고 108배 컨셉으로 무기를 만들고 있어요. 그래서 여기 108, 얘는 플라잉 108맨이고요. 영감은 제 유년기에 있었던 경험 가지고 어렸을 때 있었던 일 가지고 스토리를 넓혀 나가고 있어요.
정도 됐고 이거는 한 2개월 전부터 만들기 시작해가지고 만들게 되었습니다. 아 다시 할까요 이거? 이거 해양생물 주제로 하나씩 잡고 만들었는데 이거는 문어, 이거는 리본 장어, 이거는 개, 이건 상어, 그리고 이건 뿔고래예요. 그래서 각각 그 리본, 문어, 개 이게 집게 하고 뿔, 하고 꼬리 상어 이렇게 다 특징을 잡았거든요. 영감이요? 우선은 그냥 제가 이제 미소녀를 좋아하고 그리고 미소녀를 좋아하다 보니까 그냥 그걸로 내 작품을 만들고 싶다라고 생각이 들었고요. 그리고 이번에 이 행사가 또 여름에 있다 보니까 이 팀원들이랑 주제를 맞추기로 했거든요. 그래서 뭐 하지? 하면서 회의하다가 그러면 바다 컨셉으로 여름에 맞게 한번 주제를 잡아보자 해서 바다 컨셉 중에서 이제 하고 싶은 동물들 하나 선정해가지고 이렇게 만들게 되었습니다. 감사합니다.
안녕하세요. 저는 승짱이라는 작가명으로 활동하고 있는 이승연이라고 합니다. 여기 보시면 제 시그니처 캐릭터인 앵무라고 왕관 앵무새를 모티브로 한 캐릭터고요. 그리고 옆에는 푸비라고 부비새를 좀 모티브로 한 새예요. 그래서 이 친구는 지금 그 부비새가 원래 구애 활동을 할 때 양발을 번갈아 든다고 해가지고 거기서 착안해서 약간 이런 브레이크 댄스 추는 그런 느낌으로 만든 친구고, 그리고 왕관앵무는 휘파람을 되게 잘 부는 새잖아요, 왕관앵무가. 그래서 이제 휘파람을 부는, 그래서 각자의 그런 여유로움을 보내는 모습을 좀 토이로 담아냈습니다.
오마이갓.
Now, unfortunately, for the next part, the mic stopped working. So, yeah, I am super sorry, but you're gonna have to go with my voiceover for the next 3 artists. It's a shame too, because they were so sweet and had so many cute things to say. Sorry. And first off, Kim Wee-chan, a charming young dude who makes even more charming sculptures. I mean, look at these, they're like candy, I could lick them almost. And even more delicious, these illustrations. You can find all of his work on Instagram, so make sure to check out his stuff. Super cool. And next, we have Kamakiri-san, which, I'm so sad that the mic broke because his energy is on point. Just like these sculptures. He makes these cute-looking, funky monsters in all kinds of shapes and colors, and they're just such a joy to look at. You'll find plenty of interesting things if you go check out his stuff. It reminds me so much of my childhood with like go-go figures and weird shapes and colors. I was so happy to see his things. Thank you, man. And a special mention to Miss Ohuton Heaven, because I didn't manage to interview her. She was so busy, but her stuff reminded me of like the Kodama and Princess Mononoke, and I mean, these things are just too cute, so check it out. And for people who like something quite different, we have Mr. Pink Toys here. His incredible creations are inspired by Showa-era Japan. So if you're looking for something unique, I think you need to go check out his Instagram. These feel like they're from the past, but they have a modern touch that just makes them so charming. And I finally turned on the mic again. Thank God.
Go ahead.
So we do character. These are our original character, and they all have some interesting story behind. Space Rabbit is a mascot, and he came to Earth, fall in love with human, and he want to stay here a little bit longer to study human behavior. Sometimes it's funny, sometimes it's silly, but it's very truthful.
And Meadow Meow.
And the cat you see is called Meadow Meow in the parallel universe. There's another Earth, there's no human, but just the cats. These cats behave like human. They have YouTuber, they have math teacher, they have every career there. So you can see how they do.
Yeah.
With a little bit more chill, to chill. And this inspiration.
Well, so Meadow Meow, because we have a cat. So the very first one is for my cat, and I love like hoodies and onesies. And I was like, well, if there's a world with a whole bunch of cats, and then they wear onesies only and have all kind of career like humans, that'd be fun. And that's how they are. That's how it happens. Something silly, but something fun. Yeah.
Thank you.
My wallet was like this close to perishing. My God. ToyCon. Awesome place. I'm like the average gachapon enjoyer, I'm not huge on toys, but it was really cool to see the passion people put into making these things. There's a lot of real artists making real cool things in here, and I've made sure to include all their socials so you can check them out and reach out to them if you saw something that you like. My favorite was probably the retro gaming stuff. I mean, it makes sense, doesn't it? The Kid Bash. That was just, it had a whole story, even a Game Boy game. It melts my heart. Melts my heart to see it. So I'm a sucker for that stuff. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. Toys forever.